everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first episode of knitting and dog sitting, which is what I'll be doing for the majority of January and February. Uni is kind of coming to an end, thankfully. Well, this semester. It's gonna pick up again in March. But because I have some free time in January and February, I am able to dog sit a couple of dogs in the family that need to be dog sit, I don't really know. So that's what I'm gonna do. And since I don't really have to do anything except sit around with the dogs, cuddle with them, and take them on walks, I am gonna knit so much in these 2 months because I have so many projects that I want to do, and I am so excited to just knit so much, have so many things that I knitted, wear them out all the time. I actually wore my project that I finished yesterday. I knitted that, let me show you. So because it's really cold currently, I knitted myself some mittens, and these are super soft. They are from 100% merino wool and 100% cashmere, both 2 strands, and they are so soft and so warm. And I made these specifically for this little dog sitting era because I'm gonna have to hold the leashes and stuff, and my hands always get really cold. So I kind of did a mix of pattern and freehand. These are technically the angry mittens, but I made them a little bit smaller and obviously without the color work because I only had this yarn, and I really loved making mittens, so I'm definitely gonna make at least one more pair. I definitely want to do the classic angry mittens. I've also been seeing kind of heart mittens, I guess. These are also really cute, so I definitely want to make more pairs, and they're so quick. I finished both of these in a day and they are so soft. So I'm very proud of this project. And then this weekend, our special dog guest is Louise, and she's just the chillest dog ever. She just wants to lay on the couch and then go outside when she needs to, but other than that, just hang out. So this weekend, I'm gonna try and finish up all of my current whips, work in progresses, so I can have a fresh start in February because I ordered yarn and patterns and pattern books. So I have a lot of things to do, a lot of things to knit. So what I'm currently working on is I finished sock 1 of this super soft and cozy material. These are gonna be for myself, and then I have this much yarn left. And since these are size, I think 38, I should be able to make 3 more socks, so 2 pairs in total. So that's what I'm going to be working on this weekend. And then I'm also currently knitting socks for my boyfriend. I already finished the first sock, and I am like over halfway done with the second one in this nice green color, and they have like a really nice structure to them, and I'm really proud of them because I actually have the heel perfect, and I'm very proud of that because it's taken me forever to get to this point. But yeah, these are the projects that I'll be working on this weekend. So we have 2 pairs of socks and possibly a matching hat for these mittens because I think I have enough of at least of the cashmere so I could start another hat, and then I might have to go yarn shopping next week, which that wouldn't be the worst thing. And then book wise, because I also still like to read and stuff, I'm currently listening to the audiobook of Frankenstein. I got the book for Christmas, but unfortunately it's not the full version. It didn't say that it was a shortened version, but it is because there's big chapters missing. So I'm listening to that on audio, which is perfect because that means I can read and knit and dog sit at the same time. So like do all of my favorite things at once. So this is my little dog friend, Louise. We're actually gonna go on a walk right now because I think she wants to go on a walk. These are the mittens in action, by the way. They are so cozy. And then I have this almost perfectly matching scarf that I also knit myself. Alright, I'm just gonna be in here for a little bit because I want to feel productive, but I'm still gonna be knitting. I have like 70-ish rows left. I already did the heel and now I just need to do the foot, I guess. But yeah, I'm just gonna put some ambience on my screen here. I was gonna play Tales of the Shire, I think it's called, but I would rather knit right now. Lord of the Rings ambience, because I feel like it wouldn't be that cozy. The Shire. Perfect. No, that's just a picture. I don't like that. I am very particular with my ambiences because I want it to be like moving a little bit. That's kind of cute.
Why did I live? Why in that instant did I not extinguish the spark of existence which you had so wantonly bestowed?
Cozy.
She ran from someone instead. She continued her course along the
I did it. I finished sock 2. They turned out perfectly, and I don't know why, but every single time the tension on the 2 socks that I knit is different. So one of them is 75 rows long and the other one's 70, but they are the same length, so I don't really know what happened there. But they're perfect. I just need to block them now. But before I block them, I need to take Louise outside again. I just woke up, so my eyes are a little bit swollen, but it is so cold today. I opted for my girlfriend's down jacket instead of my own because I don't have any that are fitted for like minus 11 degrees. And because it's so cold, it snowed so much. I've literally haven't seen so much snow in forever. So we're not gonna go anywhere today because I am way too scared to drive or be a passenger princess under these conditions. So we are staying home, which is great because I cast on the cozy sock yesterday night, and I'm already done with the cuff. So maybe if we actually do nothing but stay home today, I could finish it. And that would be great because then all of my goals will be checked off. Look how beautiful it is. It's currently 8 a.m. and it's sunrise. I thought we were getting to, since it's already January, I thought the days were getting longer again. But hello. Anyways, it's really nice and peaceful because literally nobody's out because it was dark like 20 minutes ago. And we are coming to the end of the walk to that because I of course forgot my newly knitted gloves and a hat and I'm freezing. It's actually really nice to have a dog again and to have a purpose to go outside multiple times a day, because if I don't need to for a dog, I'm not gonna take myself on a walk like 4 times a day. But it's actually so nice because you get some fresh air, you get to watch a funny little thing sniff around in the snow. She loves snow so much, she's so excited. I haven't had a chai in forever, and so I'm just frothing up the milk because I'm gonna make myself some chai. And oh, that's stupid, I used a glass for hot chai. Anyways, we have this funky little glass. Can I hold this? No. We have this funky little glass and it's like round and funny. So I thought it would be a fun chai glass. It does say Mozart chocolates on the other side, but that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna look at the other side. But yeah, I'm just gonna have some chai and then knit or do both of them at the same time. The weather is so weird today, or like the vibes right now, because the moon is out but the sun is rising, as I mentioned before too, or I guess it's up now, but it looks so nice. But it's also the moon and the snow and everything, so an interesting vibe that we have going on. Chai cool down a little bit, so now I can actually hold it. So now it's time for a taste test. I added some cinnamon on top because I am feeling fancy today. That is perfect. That is actually perfect, and the cinnamon smells so good. Okay, so regarding the knitting, I'm currently this far into the project, which is just the ribbing. So like this part, but the other way around. I decided to, as you can tell, the colors don't match up, but I decided to not care about that because that means that I can actually make 2 pairs of socks out of 1 skein of yarn, which I prefer that over having perfectly matched socks. And knowing me, I'm not gonna get the perfect match anyways, and I don't know what happened here. I guess you can see better from a little bit further away, but down here the stripes turned out pretty good. Up here I don't really know what happened because it's all kind of mushed together, and it was supposed to be, and there were supposed to be like orange stripes as well, but the orange is just a little bit scattered around, I don't know, but they feel very soft and very cozy, and I'm very excited to finish this second sock and then be able to wear it. Regarding Frankenstein, Victor Frankenstein, Mr. Frankenstein, just refused to craft up, I don't know, create a bride for Frankenstein. And this is where the movie and the book kind of drift apart because, well, I don't know, maybe we'll get back there. But in the movie, there is somebody that Frankenstein monster likes, but it's definitely not another creature. So I don't really know if there is gonna be a second creature, if there is gonna be a human that he's gonna like. There's not anything really happening. Like romance-wise, there's nothing happening because it's just a very tragic story about this very tortured being and the creator of it just being absolutely horrible and narcissistic. And I think it's kind of, sometimes I almost have to laugh when he like almost gets like a thought of consciousness, like, oh, I'm maybe not the best person ever, but then he just justifies it with being like, oh no, but I am so like poor me, basically. So yeah, that's the Frankenstein update. I think I'm like 6 or 7 hours into the book, so I'm hoping that I can finish it today, which would be great because then I would already have my second book of the year finished. So our day is almost coming to an end, our weekend actually. I'm gonna take her to another dog sitter for the week because she's only with us for the weekends, but she'll be back next weekend. So we'll have a part 2 with this little girl. I'm almost done with my sock. I'm definitely gonna finish it today. I need like 5 more rows for the foot and then the little cap, so it shouldn't take me too long. And I'm so proud that I finished my projects and our last walk. Right now I didn't film because it's already pitch black outside, but it was so fun because she got to run around in the snow. She loves snow so much. I expected her to be cold because she's a poodle mix and they have like kind of thin fur or like thin hair, but her fur is so thick and she just loves to roll around in the snow. Okay, she's just doing her thing. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with us this weekend, and I'll see you next weekend. We will see you next weekend with the next one.